This is Couples Court with the Cutlers.
This is the case of Phoenix versus Ricks. You all have been together for 5 years, you're living together, and this relationship could have a future, but all of that is in jeopardy right now based on what happens today. Am I right, Miss Phoenix?
You're right.
All right, tell us why you're here today.
I'm here because I have suspicions that my boyfriend is cheating still.
Still?
I'm tired of the lies. I'm tired of the manipulation.
That's not the kind of relationship you expected from him, is it?
No, I expected more.
All right, so Mr. Rick, she's saying she had a high expectation and you are not meeting it. What is going on your end?
Well, Your Honor, I work 8 to 10 hours a day, and I come home to her, and I love her and everything, but just getting tired of accusing me of that I'm cheating on her all the time, and I'm just trying to keep it real.
But you saying you a working man, you out there trying to make this living, and she's accusing you, and you're not doing anything.
Yes, Your Honor.
Wait, she rolling her eyes. Your eyes have done an orbit like this in your head.
Your Honor, I am right. When I say this man is cheating, he's cheating. I can feel his energy. I know when he's cheating.
Okay, describe that to me. You say you feel his energy. What energy are you feeling?
He acts indifferent. He doesn't lay in the bed with me. He lays on the couch. He can't look at me.
He's not giving you eye-to-eye contact.
He's not giving me eye contact. His body language gives him away.
You're saying that he doesn't want to sleep with you?
Right, only when he wants to.
So when you want to, it's just,
It's no. I think I'm gonna just lay on the couch.
So this is not the relationship that you look forward to with him?
No, not at all. Not at all. I expect for Elijah to be open with me like I'm open with him. Okay, and he's not giving me the same energy that I'm giving him.
And Mr. Ricks, you're saying this is all a misunderstanding. This is just completely in her head.
Yes.
Wait a minute, he had to think about it. It's all in her. Yeah, that's what I think. That was funny to me.
Okay, Mr. Ricks, I'm gonna give you another chance because I want to make sure that you and I are clear about what you're saying. You're saying this is all a misunderstanding. This is just all in her head, right?
Well, it's true that sometimes I do sleep on the couch, but that's because she pushed me there. That's because sometimes she wants to sleep by herself.
I push him there
That's
because
not what
I
I
want
heard,
the
Mr.
truth.
Ricks. Mr. Ricks, what I heard her say is when she's trying to be amorous, I'm gonna be ladylike.
Okay.
When she's trying to be amorous, you're like, no, that's okay, I'm gonna go on the couch. That ain't her pushing. She's trying to get you in.
Well, but I'm talking about something different, though. I'm talking about these cheating allegations because you're here today because she's accusing you of cheating, and you're saying this is just a misunderstanding, you're not cheating, and this is all in her head.
Cutler.
Right.
She is saying the reason she thinks he's cheating is because he won't sleep with her, because he's tired from being with the other woman. Am I right?
You are absolutely
so
right.
that is directly related
right.
to this whole case.
All right, and so do you allow any room, Judge Cutler, for the fact that as soon as he hits the door, who you been with? You've been cheating, haven't you? How is that gonna make him want to sleep in the same bed with her?
That makes some sense, but I gotta tell you what. She's saying, come on to bed with me, and he's saying, that's all right. And that's a problem. That's gonna always be a problem.
Well, if that's what he's being greeted with at the door, I understand it. Now, maybe that's something they can work on. But yeah, if he gets hit with that every time he comes in the door, then yeah, I get it.
All right, I gotta know, how was it like in the beginning, Miss Phoenix?
In the beginning, it was wonderful. It was absolutely wonderful. The energy was there. It was instantaneously, you could feel the energy between he and I. And this was way before he and I even had sex. It was like we was spending time together, we was watching movies, we was cooking. We could just sit in the same room with each other and the energy was there. Now, he has got to be out 7 days a week. I'm talking Monday through Sunday. And he always coming up with some type of lie to get out of the house.
Well, Mr. Rick, let me ask you this.
Talking.
Mr. Rick?
Okay, look at them eyes. They done went back up
I know.
and back. Okay, go ahead.
So, Mr. Ricks, this energy that she talks about, did you feel this energy when you all were first together?
Yes, I did. I mean, it's like, you know, we was falling in love and everything, and everything's working out good. But I mean, before we started really hitting it off, it was other ladies in the picture, but she
Still is.
I mean, we wasn't actually going together in love at that time, but you know, she kind of pushed them away and stuff, you know, and got everybody out the pictures.
All right, so wait a minute. We're talking about these things. What was it about him that got your attention and made you say, yeah, I like him?
He's very smart. Elijah's very smart. He works hard. And that's one thing I like about him. He likes to work.
So your thing with him was he was basically what you're describing to me is a good man.
Yes,
like if somebody asked me, what did you like about Mr. Cutler from the beginning? I would say, see those sleepy eyes?
Right.
Look at that. Go on, show him. Show him what you're working
She
with.
didn't say anything about sleepy eyes.
I know. I'm just saying. I can just list it. Sleepy eyes. You had that cute little smile thing working. And then you were smart. You were smart.
I was about to say, because she said he was a hard-working man, and the first thing you go to is, well, he's got sleepy eyes. I'm hard-working.
Everybody knows you're the hardest working man in a courtroom. We know that, Mr. Cutler. I don't have to tell folk that. I still don't know how they met. She said she saw him and it was chemistry. How did you meet?
Okay, this is how we met. I was going through some rough times in my life.
Okay.
Okay, and I met this woman who was his cousin.
Okay.
And she said she had, an extra room and that I could stay with her. Elijah was already staying with her.
All right.
So then one day I go to an interview, a job interview.
All right.
I come home. Now Elijah's normally downstairs. The cousin's normally upstairs.
Okay.
So I come home and it is awful quiet in that house.
No, nobody's there.
Oh, well, at least I thought nobody was there.
Okay.
So I goes upstairs, and I'm hearing all this, I opens the door, and he's the cousin.
Okay.
Oh!
I'm sorry, Your Honor. He's having sex with the cousin. He's all sweaty.
This is his cousin he's having sex with?
Or at least I thought was his cousin. Only to find out that was one of his women.
So you've been living in the house with his woman, not his cousin?
Right. All that time, I thought it was his cousin, only to find out that was one of many of his women.
Hold on. How long were you living with him and his cousin?
Prior to me catching him?
Yeah.
I'd say about a good, 5 months.
For 5 months?
Right. And all that time, when I was out of the house and him and her was there, they were having sex all that time.
You got it now? Okay. Mr. Ricks, she walks in, you and your cousin?
No, Your Honor. Actually,
Really?
Maybe she gave me a hug or something when she's walking. I don't really recall
All right,
it.
you know what?
I don't really recall it.
Your Honor, her was in the
happened.
air. He had her pinned down and just pounding.
All
And
right.
that's talking. You wasn't talking. You was moaning.
At that moment, the trust was broken. Am I right, Miss Phoenix?
You're absolutely
And so
right.
from then on, she has not been able to trust you.
Mm-hmm.
That is why this is significant. Do you understand that, Mr. Rick?
Oh, yes, Your Honor.
And trust and believe, he's been with multiple women.
What did he do to get you back together?
Well, he told me he wasn't going to do it no more. And, he finally came clean. So I said, okay, I'm going to give him another chance, this, that, and the third. Because, like I said, I was feeling the brother.
So since that time, Mr. Ricks, have you been involved with any other women sexually?
Well, at that time, since then we did break up again. We broke up for like 2 weeks.
Your Honor, he's lying.
All right, why you say he's lying, Miss Phoenix?
Well, since when I took him back after I caught him with the cousin.
Uh-huh.
All these other events started to occur. Women started coming up to me. For instance, this one woman came up to me and told me, me and Elijah is married. We've been married for over 30 years. My whole face hit the ground.
Wait.
30 years?
30 years. She said I got the marriage certificate on my wall and everything. She know everything about this man. She said her and Elijah, prior to her calling me, a couple of days before she called me, her and Elijah had sex outside up against a tree.
So you think he's been leading a double life all this time?
Sure is.
Another family, another...
Sure is. Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Ricks, you've been married for 30 years while you're dating Miss Phoenix.
That's a lie. I'm not married. I've never been married my entire life.
Why would some woman tell Miss Phoenix that?
I don't. I mean, if somebody called me and, you know, I don't know. I guess he just chaos, I guess.
Ain't no chaos.
All right,
It's
so
not no chaos.
Okay, let's say you're not married to her. Were you having sex with her against the tree 2 days before?
No, Your Honor, no, Your Honor.
That's what she
Yes, she
said.
was. That woman ain't gonna
No.
just come out of her mouth and say that.
No, they were just talking. They were just talking.
Well, you know what here's the thing. He's talking with all these other folks. She want him to talk to her.
Exactly.
And he ain't talking to her.
He ain't talking to her.
He ain't talking to her at all.
Exactly. Then we got this other woman who says she been in his life for 8 years, and she is here in his life. This woman is just as sure as he's just as carpet as doggone maroon.
So it's another woman?
It's another woman that will not release him, meaning she will not let him go under any circumstance. This woman don't care.
So let me make sure I got this. We got the cousin, and then we got the wife of 30 years. Now you're talking about another woman?
Another woman that will not let him go. And this woman of 8 years used to go out with his father. His father died. She says she's in love with the dad, and then she fell in love with him. Okay?
I mean, whatever, you know, done in the past, I mean, that's ex. He's talking about years ago.
No, we're not talking about years.
All right,
years.
hold on, Miss Phoenix.
Hold on,
It's
Miss
last
Phoenix.
week.
Miss
Miss
Phoenix,
Phoenix, hold on. I think we're there, because I don't need no more. I'm done. So let's just talk about what we got.
What we got?
Whew. Sex with the cousin. I'm already done. Let me go.
It's not just that. It's more.
Woman claims she's been married 30 years, so he's got a whole secret double life out here that you don't know about.
Right.
And this other woman that he's allegedly sleeping with and been with for 8 years, his daddy's girlfriend he's sleeping with.
There's another daddy's
Okay.
girlfriend.
And so all of these women together, all this together, Cully, she's like, I think it's something amiss.
And because of this mess, that's what we do here in this courtroom. We get to the bottom of what's going on and we get to the truth. And to do that, we've conducted a full and complete investigation. And at this time, the court will call certified polygraph examiner Kendall Scholl to determine, is he cheating? Mr. Scholl, you performed a polygraph examination of Mr. Ricks, is that correct?
I did, Your Honor.
Tell us what you did.
We acknowledged the times when the couple was broken up, and we based the questions solely on the period of time when they were in an actual relationship.
Mr. Ricks, are you ready to hear these results?
Yes, Your Honor.
You sure?
Yes, Your Honor.
Shady.
All right, let's get to it. You asked Mr. Ricks, are you currently legally married to anyone? What was his response to that question?
He said no, Your Honor.
What did the lie detector determine?
The lie detector determined that he was being truthful, Your Honor.
So not married.
Not
Not
married.
married to anyone.
Okay.
Okay, you got a piece of smile working there.
Uh-huh.
It's still a little bit of heat coming from that side of the room, but it ain't as hot as it was.
Right.
All right. You also asked Mr. Ricks, since moving in with Miss Phoenix, have you had sexual intercourse with the woman you initially claimed was your cousin? What was his response?
He said no, Your Honor.
What did the lie detector determine?
The lie detector determined that he was being truthful, Your Honor.
You just as surprised as me. All right. You asked Mr. Ricks, during your relationship with Miss Phoenix, have you had sexual intercourse with a woman who claimed to be married to you for 30 years? What was his response?
He said no, Your Honor.
What did the lie detector determine?
The lie detector determined that he was being deceptive.
So, Mr. Ricks, you weren't married to the woman, but you were having a sexual relationship with her.
Well,
Just yes or no?
Your Honor, like I said, me and her was broke up
You're
for
lying.
2 weeks, and that happened in that length of time.
No, we wasn't. You understood full well what this man said to you.
Well,
Why we
yes,
was
I had-
together. All nothing. Why we was together. If you cheated on me, why we was together. Not why we was apart, why we was together. You know the difference. Look at me and tell me the truth, because I'm done.
Yes, I did cheat on you.
Okay,
Miss
so
Phoenix.
All right.
I'm done. Bye. I'm done. I swear to goodness, I'm done.
You know what, Mr. Ricks? I mean, I don't even know if you're in this courtroom with us. It's like I don't know where you are.
It's just a game.
But
to him.
exactly.
Just
it's
a game.
just a game.
Yep.
So go play somewhere else.
Exactly.
Ron, escort this gentleman out, because
Yes,
he ain't
Donna.
here. He ain't here. Just get out. Just get out. You all have been together 11 years. You're married. You have two sets of twins together. And you are worried, and this marriage is on the rocks because you believe he's with another woman half your age. Miss Butterfield, tell us why you brought this case and what's at stake.
Your Honor, I'm here today to prove that he is cheating in my house. And when I find out he's cheating in my house, I'm gonna blow the roof off this courtroom.
Okay, in your house, not in your house, but in your house.
In my house.
But Mr. Williams, I gotta think that these allegations that are being thrown at you have got to bother you. Tell me how you're feeling about this.
Well, I feel uncomfortable. You know, I always be on the road a lot, and when I'm coming home and stuff, it's like...
Stop lying.
Always, excuse me? I get yelled at and, well, what you doing now, and all this stuff here, and this is like, it's uncomfortable. And I'm like, I'm here to just pretty much get down to the bottom of it. Like, really, I'm just sick of it.
All right,
What
so
about me? What about how I feel?
And that's what I was getting ready to ask you, Miss Butterfield. How are you feeling in this situation?
I'm feeling hurt because it's like I took people in to help them out. I've been with him. I married him. I want to be with him. And it really hurts to know that he's sleeping around with somebody in my house.
Yeah, I gotta say that would not pass the test in the Cutler home. That would not be going on. I couldn't live with that. So, in order to see how we got here, I need to understand how we got here. So tell me how you all met and how you got started.
Well, I met him on a dating website.
Okay.
And he inboxed me about 10 times.
Really? Come on now.
We used to go out, spend time together, and it was like after my first set of twins were born, everything, he was the one. He was everything.
So after you had been together and started your family, it was like, okay, this is the one for me.
Yes.
All right.
So what was it about her that you liked?
Her personality. I mean, she was charming. She pretty much, made me feel that this is the one that I want to be with, that I want to spend my life with. And that's how it pretty much clicked. It's like 1, 2, 3, everything is clicked, and we was on.
So you knew that you had found the woman of your dreams.
Right.
So, Miss Butterfield, I gotta know, how did he propose to you? What did that look like?
I proposed to him.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Well.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, she proposed to
What
me.
you talking about, Mr. Cutler?
Yeah,
I'm
to
talking
flip
about
the script, yeah.
You know, I'm all for men proposing to women, but every once in a while it's good to hear a woman take that first step and say, you know what, I want him so much, I'm going to step up. I'm going to ask him. It's okay. It's okay for a woman to do that. All right. So, Ms. Butterfield, what did you do and how did you do it?
Well, I planned a big party, and I ordered the rings offline. I had his family there and my family there.
Okay.
Then I got down on one knee and I asked him to marry me.
In
And
front
I
of
knew
all
he was
the
gonna say
family?
yes, because if he didn't, I was gonna beat his ass.
Oh, really?
So you
wanna
did this
see
in
that
front of
one.
all your family, both sets of family, you proposed to him.
Yes.
So you had to know he was gonna say yes, because that's really being out there.
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm a family man. At the time,
Okay.
we already had kids together, trying to start a family. So the right thing to do is go ahead and close the next chapter and move on as a family.
All right, this sounds so sweet, and it's unique that you asked him, and you sound like you have found each other's soulmate. What were the warning signs that you've seen that he's cheating?
Because, Your Honor, we was walking down to our room, and I heard his phone go off. And I knew it was a notification ringtone. So, when he left, I went through his phone. And I seen the same dating app on there that when we met.
Oh.
Mr. Williams, so the dating app that you found the love of your life on, you still had open, you still had active, and you were receiving notifications on it. How do you explain that?
I'm playing around. You know, we men do stupid stuff and don't think.
Hey, don't bring all of us into this. You
Well,
did
I do
stupid stuff.
stupid stuff and don't think, and I realizing what type of person I have already in my life. We sat down, talked about it. I admitted to it. I was wrong. It shouldn't have happened, and we moved on from there.
And you were done with looking at other women,
Yes.
right?
Right.
Right?
Right.
Okay. Ms. Butterfield, right?
No.
Excuse me?
Okay.
Really?
Why wasn't that the end of
I
it?
did everything I supposed to do.
5 months
What you
ago,
mean? 5 months
I had a
ago?
family friend move in.
Oh, wow.
And his eyes get, every time I look at him, he looking at her.
So you thinking he's looking at her, wishing something was going on.
Yes.
Do you think something actually is going on?
Yes, I do.
Specifically share with the court why you think he's cheating with this particular woman.
Because I went to his truck because my daughter's shoes was in the truck. So I'm looking in the back seat for the shoes. I reach my hand under his seat. I feel a wrapper. And so I pull the wrapper out. It's condoms.
Oh, boy.
And I'm like, what are you doing with condoms? So I took a picture.
And you submitted that picture to the court?
Yes, I did, Your Honor. And then that's the 3-pack. Where's the other one at?
Oh.
I don't think so.
All right, why you got
true.
condoms in
Whatever.
the car?
I don't even know what brand it is. You sure she ain't planning them now?
Why would she do that?
I don't know. She accused me of everything else. She might do that too.
And that's your story.
Yeah.
Then, Your Honor.
Well, Ms. Butterfield, have you found anything that makes you think that he's cheating with this younger woman?
Yes, I did. I'm going through my laundry basket to find my pants. And then when I look in his, I found her panties in his laundry basket. Like,
in
what
his
is her panties doing in our room? Yes.
Well, how do you know they were hers?
I know they're hers because she wears panties too tight for her. Let me show you.
All right.
No.
Well, all right.
Now, you see, Your Honor, these are mine. They're nice and clean, well adjusted. These are hers. She ripped them because they're too tight for her.
And you trying to figure out why are your underwear in my husband's hamper?
Exactly. Because
And
she
what
don't
did he-
come in our room, so why is her stuff in our room?
Mr. Williams, here we are right here in this moment right now. What's your explanation as to why these panties are in your hamper and your basket?
Because he having sex with her.
No. I don't do stuff like that. I'm a grown man and a family man, and I don't do stuff like that. Sorry, you got the wrong one, sister.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know how they got in the hamper. I can't tell. I didn't put them there.
Ms. Butterfield,
So-
where is this hamper that you found it? Is it in your bedroom?
Yes, it is.
Okay, and does this woman who's half your age, who's living with you, this family friend, does she sleep in your bedroom?
No, she does not.
Does she have any clothes in your bedroom?
No, she does not.
Okay, so Mr. Williams, she doesn't sleep in the bedroom, she doesn't have any clothes in the bedroom, she doesn't stay in the bedroom. Why in the world, how in the world did her panties get in the hamper, the basket that's in your bedroom?
I have the clues to find out because I didn't put them there.
Mr. Williams, have you slept with this woman?
No, ma'am.
You
Yes,
have
you did.
not. Your testimony is you have not slept with this younger woman, the woman that's half your wife's age.
No, I don't do stuff like that. I'm a grown man.
All right, so there's your wife's side, there's the husband's side, and there's the woman who's living in the house side. She is here. Would you
Got
please
the wrong
escort Miss Hunt in?
Miss Hunt?
Look at this homework and trial.
You doing too much.
You doing too much.
Wait, you doing
too much.
Wait, too much.
Maybe if you want to be
Let's
dressed
just
like that, we know
Ain't no hoe.
at.
Ain't never no hoe.
Miss Butterfield.
Ain't never no hoe.
Ladies,
Ma'am.
lady.
You're in the courtroom. Step
Thank
up
you.
here.
I'm
sorry.
Step up here and have a
Miss
seat.
Butterfield, it's still a courtroom. You will govern yourself accordingly, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right.
Would you state your name, please, for the court?
Miss Kennedy Hunt.
Ms. Hunt, you've been listening to the testimony.
Yes, I have.
How did you come to live in their home?
Well, Your Honor, I've moved down here recently, actually. I've only been living with them for about maybe 6 months. And I was with the wrong people. So she took me in. I knew she was living in the same area I was. So she took me in to get me on my feet. And I'm very grateful for that. I would never do
Obviously
anything.
not.
So
I would never do anything to stab her in the back. She knows that.
So Ms.
I help her-
Butterfield
I
is
help
a
her
friend
more-
to you?
Yes. She's a family friend to me, and I've always had her back.
You understand.
Yeah, his back too.
Miss Butterfield.
No, she didn't. Huh.
So, Miss Hunt, you understand that Miss Butterfield believes that you're sleeping with her husband.
I don't know why.
Okay, but she found your panties in her husband's laundry. Can you explain to the court how that happened?
First of all, yes, I can.
Okay.
I do laundry for the whole house. Maybe if you weren't so lazy and cleaned up, you could do your own laundry, but I'm nice enough to do everybody's laundry in the house. Everybody's laundry gets mixed up. It's a coincidence. Why have you not said anything to my face like a woman like you should have? But now it's coming out, but you didn't say nothing before. You should have came to me like a woman. If I have that respect for you, you should have respect for me.
Why you sit there and y'all stare eye to eye?
I don't stare.
Why y'all stare eye to eye?
Lord.
He's sitting on the couch, you move closer to him.
Ooh, please help this girl. This girl's delusional.
Miss Butterfield, pull up, okay?
I'm a
All right.
man. I got eyes. I'm gonna look, but as long as I don't touch you, you ain't got nothing to worry about. You heard me? On what?
So you admit you were looking.
I mean, I got eyes. I'm a man. What you expect? I'm a man gonna
Do you
look
like
where
what
gonna
you see?
look. I like what I see, but like I said, I have boundaries. A man could have looks, he can like what he see, but he also have boundaries. Now, if he overstep those boundaries, that's when you have a problem, baby.
No? Sometimes you got a problem just looking.
But
Mr. Keller, I think we got it.
I mean, here's what we're looking at. I mean, we have this family friend who was living in the house, and Miss Butterfield thinks that Mr. Williams is got something for her, some kind of attraction for her, and she believes that, one, because her panties were found in his laundry, there were condoms found in the truck, and they don't use condoms, and there was one missing.
Yeah.
And all this has caused Miss Butterfield to believe that Mr. Williams has been cheating, and she's concerned that he's been cheating with Miss Hunt.
Yes. Well, this court has done a complete investigation. At this time, the court would like to call forensic voice analyst Guy Wolf to determine, is he cheating? Ron, would you escort him?
Might be cheating on you, but not with me, baby.
Guy Wolf. Step right over here.
Not with me.
we about to find out today, you heard?
Yeah, we really is.
Yeah, okay. Keep talking.
Now, you all came here to get answers. We're about to get answers. Let's hear what our expert has to say.
How are you, Mr. Wolf?
I'm wonderful, Your Honor. How about you?
Good. It's good to see you.
You as well.
Would you share your credentials for the court record and then explain how forensic voice analysis works?
Yes, ma'am. I've been in law enforcement for more than 20 years, and I've been a certified forensic voice analyst for more than 12 and have conducted more than 900 exams. Forensic voice analysis works by analyzing the spoken word. When you speak, you have AM and FM frequencies on your voice, like on a radio. And when you tell a lie, the FM frequency goes away. We can then look at that algorithm and determine where somebody's being deceptive.
There it is. All right, let's take a look at the first question Mr. Williams was asked.
Have you ever had sexual intercourse with Kennedy?
No.
What did the forensic voice analysis determine?
The forensic voice analysis determined that he was being truthful, Your Honor.
All right.
Told you.
Told you.
I
Now
don't
you
do
feel
stuff
like a
in my
fool,
own
don't you?
home. Sorry.
Miss Butterfield, you just found out that he did not have sexual intercourse with Miss Hunt. How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel a little bit better, but that's just one question.
So you're still not convinced?
No.
Well, let's take a look at the next question.
Since being married to Pepper, did you use the condom she found in your truck to have sexual intercourse with another woman?
No.
What did the forensic voice analysis determine?
The voice analysis determined that he was being deceptive, Your Honor.
What? Nah, man, Cause for one, I don't even know what brand that is. And number two, if it was any brand, it should have been Magnum, because I'm a big size, you heard me? So I don't know.
So if it was a brand you recognize, then that means you use it with another woman.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's certain
Obviously.
who
That man knows his job.
Okay, Mr. Williams, now's the time to try to make this right. You're gonna only get this one moment. I'm gonna give you 3 seconds.
You might as well just tell it now. It's all or nothing
1,
now.
2, 3, go.
Okay, I did use one of them. At the time, it was an employee at my job, and it was pretty much like four months ago.
And where did you have sex with this woman?
in the truck. Come on,
Back
all
in my
right.
van, but I can say it was on a one-time thing. It wasn't nothing that was gonna occur time and time again. And I always, if you're gonna cheat, okay, it ain't what do you cheat? It's how you cheat.
You shouldn't be cheating at all. You shouldn't be cheating at all.
You had the unmitigated gall to suggest, well, it was just one time. It was just, you get one freebie. You don't. You don't get a freebie.
Well, you know where you're right now.
So you can do this, but all I'm hearing is la 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 la, because that's what it sounds like. You, Miss Butterfield, you got a family to raise, you got to take care of you, and you need to get about that business.